welcome back to my channel. So I think I'm going to do a review on this palette that you guys see here. I know I'm a little behind on the bandwagon, but I'm just going to put it on my channel anyways, so in case you guys can reference it if you were interested in buying this palette, which I totally think you should while you still can. And yeah, so I'm talking about Tarte's Graveyard Girl eyeshadow palette. And yeah, so if you want to hear my thoughts on it, make sure you keep watching. And yeah, make sure you guys subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. And if you guys would like to see any other reviews on products, let me know in the comments down below what you guys would like to see. And yeah, so I am also thinking about uploading an eyebrow tutorial soon, like an updated one, just because a lot of people have been asking me how I have been doing my eyebrows. So yeah, without further ado, if you guys want to see my full review on this palette, make sure you guys keep watching. And yeah, so let's get started. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to talk about the packaging, and then like I'm going to put some swatches in here. And yeah, and I'm going to show you guys like an inside look of what this palette looks like. So this is the box it comes in, as you guys see here. So this is what the front looks like. It's very pretty, and of course it has like an alligator with wings, because you know, like that's just Bunny and that's just how she is. And if you guys know her on her YouTube channel, like at the end of her videos she goes subscribe to give an alligator its wings kind of thing. And yeah, so I thought that was really cool and kind of like her personal touch. And then on the back, so this is her. I will also have her channel linked down in the description bar, so you guys can go and check out her channel. She is absolutely really funny, and yeah, I highly recommend going and watching her channel. But yeah, she's just amazing, and yeah, like I said, she's just an amazing YouTuber. So this is the actual palette. Now the palette is quite thick. I want to say, I mean, it's pretty comparable to the other like Tarte palettes. I mean, but it's not that much bigger, if that makes sense. But it does feel heavier. Like this one, this is the Tarte Tartlet, and you know, it does feel heavier, and it's like more worth your money, that's for sure. So again, you're going with like the same look on the same packaging as the box. And it does have like a magnetic like closure, so you're not left with just like kind of like how like the first Naked palette is, where it's not really magnetic, it just has a lid on it. Alright, so right when you open it up, you get like this huge giant mirror, and it does have this quote. It does say, believe in yourself, love yourself, and embrace your individuality. I'm hoping that my camera will focus on it. Probably not, because it's like a mirror. But yeah, it does have like a quote like right here. Alright, and then you go down below and you have all of you have a bronzer, a blush, a highlighter, and then you also get 9 eyeshadows as well. And then you also get an eyeshadow shader brush from Tarte as well. It is a pretty decent quality brush, if I do say so myself. Really good for packing on eyeshadows and stuff like that. And yeah, so alright, so like I said, in this palette, I'm just gonna do some swatches for you guys, and I'm actually just gonna go like row by row, I think. Or actually, I think I'm gonna do like swatching of like the face products first, and then I'm gonna do the eyeshadows, and then I'm basically just gonna go like this way. And yes, so I will be right back with some swatches. So hopefully those swatches were okay for you guys. But yeah, so all I gotta say, I mean, all the like negatives that I have with this is I just don't like 2 of the actual shades in here. Just 2. So the first one being the bronzer. Now the bronzer is super orange, like for my liking, as you guys can see from my lighting, and not to mention it does have slight like glitter in it as well. So I mean I guess I could probably wear it like in the summertime when I'm like self-tanning and stuff like that, but I don't know, I'm just not really feeling like a shimmery bronzer, so I've just been using it like in my crease as like a transition shade. Alright, and then the second shade I don't really care too much for is the brown shade. Trying so hard not to blind you guys, but it's so hard with my light. It's this one. It's called Sippy Sippy, and it's this dark brown like mocha shade that has like gold glitter in it as well. I wouldn't really care too much if the glitter was kind of like micro and did more of like a sheen, but the glitter in it, it's just so chunky. So it's just like when you go to blend it in like in your crease or like your outer V area, pretty much like the glitter just falls everywhere and it goes like on your face. But that's the only thing I can say for it, and I'm pretty sure you guys are probably gonna be able to see that, but yeah, like the glitter in it is just so chunky. So I mean, there's just really no way I could really use it unless I wanted to use it as like a liner or something like that. But that's the only like two fallbacks that I really have on it. One of like my favorite things are the shimmery shades that are in this palette. Like they are so pretty. You guys probably saw hashtag SFS. It's this really gorgeous like peachy sheen color, and it's so pretty. I literally use this shade like on my lid like every day. And then Sassy Bun. This one's like a gorgeous Capri kind of gold color. And then this shade called Haunting. It's like this gorgeous like taupey lavendery color. Like I can't even explain how this shade like even is, because it looks so different in so many lightings, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. So like I said, in some lightings it looks taupe, and then some lightings like it looks lavender. Like it's just really weird, but it's absolutely gorgeous. But all I gotta say is that this palette, it's so bunny, and I know a lot of people were expecting her to come out with kind of like a dark kind of edgy palette, but Bunny, like if you notice that in the makeup tutorials that she does put on her channel, they're more like neutrally kind of looks. So yeah, all I gotta say is that this palette, it's definitely worth your money. It is limited edition, and I don't really know how much longer it is going to be on Tarte's website, but it's definitely worth the money. I do know if you do sign up for Tarte's emailing list, I think you get 15% off on your first order. And then they always have coupons in their emails. So I will also leave their webpage down in my description bar as well. But yeah, so my absolute favorite thing about this palette is definitely the highlighter. Gator Wings, it is absolutely gorgeous, and it is so pigmented. Like it is just so bold, and it's like this goldish yellow color. I'm actually just going to apply some on my cheeks for you guys so you guys can actually see. So I think I'm going to use like 2 different brushes so you guys can actually see the difference, like depending on like which type of brush you guys like to use for highlighting. So I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques fan brush. Okay, it looks just like this. And I'm also going to be using my Real Techniques setting brush as well, so you guys can have a look of like how it looks like on both sides of my cheeks. So I'm just going to use my fan brush on my left side of my face. Alright, so I already have like highlight on my face, so it's not really going to do me like justice. But shit, let's just intensify it, you know? But yeah, like, can we just like admire like how freaking gorgeous that is? Like, oh hi. Alright, and then I'm just gonna use my setting brush, which I pretty much use this on like an everyday basis for highlighting, just because it's not as like intense as it would be if I were to use my fan brush. But yeah, this highlight is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I definitely say it's worth it just for the highlighter itself. But yeah, so if you guys haven't known already, I really do like this palette. Like I said, I will have everything linked down in my description bar if you guys want to check it out. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And make sure you guys subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. I will try and be posting at least one video a week for you guys, if not two. But yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!